Am I live? I'm live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday night on DeWitt 3D Canada. I have nothing planned for tonight, so we're going to wing it. There's one thing I can do. First, I'll see who's on stream. We have Joe Velasco. Hello. We have Non-Fam. I'll get to your question in a second there, Joe. Now that I know I can star questions and come back to them. Look at that. We have Non-Fam, Joe Velasco, Matt German. Who else is here? There's more people here. Stream Elements, of course, you're always here. Kieran Clark. Hey. Wow. We have a few people on. We have 7 people on YouTube and 1 on the Twitches. Let's see who's on Twitch. Kieran's on Twitch. Run. Twit is in the house. I am. What's the question that Joe was asking? You have printed a CHEP calibration cube and it measures 20 millimeters, both X and Y, 19.7 on X and Y, 20 millimeters on Z. What do I adjust to get those closer to 20 millimeters? Or is 19.7 is pretty damn good. But if you're printing anything bigger, you got to figure that you're 0.3 off, which is if you do something that's 10 times the size of that cube, that's going to be 3 millimeters off. So yeah, so it sounds like you need a little bit of printer calibration there. Yeah, and I think Non-Fam has hit it right on the head there. Check your E-steps for 1 to make sure that you're extruding enough filament. Yeah, and I know you can also calibrate your X and Y. They're not E-steps per se, but you can also calibrate your X and Y axes. And that may be what you need to do. I'm sure somebody else is going to have a much better answer than that. So, hey, Scott Lemke. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Ben is here. Am I screaming on YouTube and Twitch? Yes, I am. I am breaking the Twitch laws. So eventually Twitch is going to catch up with me and say, hey, you're an affiliate now. You're not allowed to dual stream. They haven't done it yet. Hey, Bardicus, how you doing? They haven't done it yet. So, whatever. You're on YouTube because the streaming is better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think the image on YouTube is a little better quality anyways, myself. I'm going to take a moment while I talk, clean my glasses because I got a little bit of fuzzies on my glasses and they kind of make the text a little bit harder to read. So, I haven't got a lot prepared for tonight, but just some discussion. I have coming up in May, I have the Calgary Maker Faire coming up. So I've been working on, I'm going to be working with Alberta 3D, which you guys probably know him. I'm helping him out with some display stuff and so forth through the printing company. Hey, Guy the Jedi. And so I have been working on, for the Calgary Maker Faire, these carabiners. I got these off Thingiverse. I forget the guy's name that designed these. They're like 7 or 8 year old design. He's called Charlie 1982, and he's got a website, ddf3d.com, but there's really nothing on that website. But anyways, 2-piece carabiner. I've been printing them in silver thing and blue, and I'm just different colors, but they work really well. People like these little carabiners just for hanging stuff off a backpack or whatever. So these are pretty cool. So I'm going to print a bunch of these as giveaways for the Maker Faire. They work really well, and I was going to print them on the belt printer at first, which I did. I did one on the belt printer. Let me find it. Right here. So I printed the red one on the belt printer. So Ben's asking a question. I know you print building models. What stuff? I use Fusion 360 for everything I do. So yeah. So I printed this red one on the belt printer on the CR30. Now the thing about the belt printer, because of the angle of print, it printed great and it's super, super strong. But the website was on the side. It's hard to see with this camera. Maybe this camera's a little better angle if I switch here. But there's supposed to be a website on the side. And because of the way it was printed on the belt printer, theoretically, because it was at a 45-degree angle coming this way, the lettering on there needed support because the lettering's all butchered. Whereas if I ran them on, these ones were running the rat rig, and the lettering on the side is much clearer, much easier to read. So, and that's what I'm doing right now. And this also gives me the advantage. Now, yes, on the belt printer, I could run it and just let it run and run and run and run. But I honestly think, because I have the rat rig VCore 3 500 by 500, I can run right there. For instance, you're looking at, boom, that's the rat rig right there printing the red portion, the red shape, but it's printing in a different color. It's printing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 32 up. Okay, so that's printing 32 up. It's a 20-hour print. I would bet my left arm that the belt printer would not print 32 of those in 20 hours. It would take a lot longer. So yes, the risks of running what I'm doing on the rat rig, if one screws up, could cause a catastrophe. But I ran this batch on the rat rig 32 up with the blue, and then the other piece, which is the clip piece, little clasp there, the silver you're seeing, that runs 50 up. I could probably get 100 up on the rat rig, but I ran 50 up, and it ran beautifully. So it's perfect. So it works well. So yeah, the print came out good from the belt printer. I didn't clean it up at all. Nothing. This is just straight off the belt printer. And I would actually, let me just grab one of these. I would actually be bold enough to say that I haven't given this a strength test. Yes, I want to. I want to hang some weight from it and see how much weight I can put. But I bet I could put 50 pounds on that, no problem. But I would hinder a guess that the belt printer one's even stronger, because the way the filament is laid down at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so I'm guessing this would be a stronger print than this one. So I'm going to put that to a test. Probably take it to my office this week, because I have 50-pound boxes of paper, and I'll try and see how much weight these things will hold. But they're giveaways for the Maker Faire, and as I say, kids like to have these hanging off their backpacks. They can just go ahead and clip it on and whatever. So yeah, but great prints. Really good results from the belt printer, as I say. Still learning that, still new with that. So I'm giving those away, and I'm giving little, where'd I put them? Right over here. And I got a crap load of these already printed, but I'll print some more. These are just, I got a few different colors here, because I just use the ends of filament rolls to do these. And these are just, you put them on your keychain. Up here in Canada, when you go to Walmart, when you go to Superstore, whatever, you need to have a loonie to quote unquote rent your cart. So you put your dollar coin in, it unlocks your cart, you go do your shopping, you go to your car, empty it. When you bring your cart back, you get your dollar back. Well, I don't carry cash anymore. I don't know about all you guys, especially change in my pockets. So one of these on my keychain unlocks the cart. You can pull it right out right away, and you're good to go. So I'm going to print a whole crap load of those and have those as little giveaways as well. So those are my giveaway items that I decided I'm going to do for this Maker Faire. Cart coins, exactly, Dwayne. Yeah. And Jerry, hey Jerry, how are you? Who else popped in? David Wilson popped in. Dwayne King popped in. Who else has popped in while I've been yapping away? So yeah, so that's kind of that. So I've decided I'm going to be bringing my my rat rig to the Maker Faire. I was going to bring the CR30. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I may bring the Focus, because people that might be interested in getting into 3D printing, may be brand new to it, because this Maker Faire is not just 3D printing. This Maker Faire is for any maker, craft, anything people do. And they're expecting around 10,000 visitors through on the weekend. So my goal for being there is to promote my channel, promote 3D printing in the community. So, to have some giveaways and have some fun. So I'm thinking, if I bring 2 printers to show off, like the rat rig, I'm bringing for sure. But if I bring that and I bring the belt printer, they're kind of intimidating for somebody that's never been into printing before. So I'm thinking I may bring the rat rig to say, here, this is a project you can build your own. So I may bring the rat rig, a Prusa, and a Focus. So whereas I can say, if you're interested in getting into it, this Focus is a nice little printer to get you started in this hobby, or something like that. So I haven't decided yet, but I will be bringing 2 or 3 printers. So that is a huge turnout. Now that's what they're expecting. That's basically kind of what they're expecting, but who knows, right? I think it's going to be perfect because it's happening in May. Restrictions are being lifted here, etc. People are going to want to get out and do things. So I have a booth which includes a table, 2 chairs, 10 by 10, power. Doesn't cost me anything because I'm not selling anything. I am promoting my channel, but I am a nonprofit, and I'm a hobbyist, etc., etc. So yeah, so that's that. So that's cool. So I'm going to continue. I can print 28 of these a day about. So I'm going to print that. I'll get a few hundred of them, whatever, and I'll just give them out like candy. So we'll see. Yeah. The Apprentice, hello. You're late. That's okay. That's okay. Dwayne King says, one of my first prints was a cart coin. You still have one on your keychain? Yeah, I keep one. If I pop my keychain out right here, it's just right there. That's been on there forever. You can actually see the wear and tear that it's gone through, but it still works. So still works like a charm. Because again, I give them out. I carry a bunch of them. When I go to the store and I see people shuffling for change, I say, here you go. So, there we go. Homeless people use, yeah, well, we have homeless people that push all their belongings around in carts here, Jerry. So, yeah. That's right. No cash, only cards. Exactly. Okay, you've sent me some renderings via Facebook Messenger. Okay, I'll have a look at those after, Ben, for sure. Yes, thank you, Matt German. Like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed on the channel. Subscribes on YouTube are free, likes are free, and follows on Twitch are free. So, yeah, that'd be perfect. Bring a picture of the rat rig. Much easier to move around. Nah, you know, the rat rig, I lifted it myself from my bench to the new table. Basically the bear hug type thing, and then you just lift it. So it's not going to, the challenge for the rat rig is going to be getting it up my stairs, around the corner, and out the door. So not a big deal. I'm bringing business cards with me. Are you taking business cards with your channels? Yes, absolutely I am. Business cards, I'm going to have banner stands, pull-up banner stands. I'll have a banner. It's curtains behind me, so I'll probably just those pop-up banner stands. I'll have a front for my table. Being in the business I'm in, I have a little advantage over the fact that I can make my own advertising materials. So, hey, Jeff Hutchins, how are you? So anybody in the Calgary area, or if you're coming through in May, I forget the exact dates, but you can just look up Calgary Maker Fair on Google, and it tells you the dates and everything. If you're in the area, pop in. So, okay. 3D Experiments, hello, how are you? So again, everybody, if you're new here, if you haven't liked and subscribed, right down here on YouTube, yeah, right over this way, yeah. And on Twitch, let's see how many people are watching from Twitch. 3. If you're on Twitch, you know what to do. Hit the follow. Andrew Osmond, hello. There's a cart coin in the Cura collaboration extension in the Cura marketplace. It's their flow calibration model. Oh, interesting. Cool. They're popular. There's a lot of them if you go to Thingiverse. I just, for these ones here, that took me 5 minutes maybe in Fusion 360. I just measured the width of a dollar coin, and it's all you need to do. And then it's just, I don't know, it's what, 1, 2, 3 circles and a few lines, and then Fusion 360, extrude them, and you're done. Bob's your uncle. So pretty quick. And then there's ones out there that look exactly like this. I mean, it's not like these things are patented designs or anything like this. It's a couple circles that are extruded. So there we go. Yeah, and yeah, so for these ones, I'm leaving the guy's website on it. So I'm not taking credit for designing these at all. This is a really, really cool design that he's done here. And this is from 2014, I think, is when he put it up on Thingiverse. Let's see, that was 2015, so 7 years ago. And it's got a lot of downloads. It's really nice. Really, really nice piece. And for those of you who just showed up, I am running these things 32 up on my rat rig. So filling that bed full. I did clean the bed in advance, and I did, I'll be honest, coat the bed with nanopolymer adhesive, the entire bed. I just don't want to have any failures. So, and the nanopolymer adhesive will run 4 or 5 batches of these before I have to reapply. So, still use a quarter. No, we use $1. $1 coin. I don't have one on me. We call them loonies up here in Canada. It's because we're all loonies. Hey, Big Jano. Hey, Dean Hines. So, yeah. So maybe what I'll do tonight, honestly, I was thinking of doing more work on the Ender 3 or in the Ender 3 V2, but gosh, I think I've beaten that one to death for now. So I think what I'm going to do tonight, I've had this box sitting down under here for months, like literally maybe even a year. I think I'm going to open this and have a look at it. Great little 3D printer for starting out. And I'm going to see how easy this is or tough to use. And this is maybe something I can use to slowly introduce Ethan to 3D printing if he's interested. I don't want to force him into being interested in anything he's not. But it's an interesting little thing that I got a long time ago. And it's just been sitting in the box here. So I figured, why not open all these? They got rid of those carts. All the carts here, people complained. Yeah, there's, depending on the area where you go in my city in Calgary, some of the stores have those. You have to pay for them. Some of them don't. It's more a deterrent to just leave your cart hanging around at the far end of the parking lot or whatever. And it's like Costco here. You don't pay for them. You just put them there and people leave the carts everywhere. But the idea here is that you're not going to walk away with a cart. But these carts are worth a lot more than $1. They're $500 or $600 to make one of these carts or to buy one of these, I think. But it's a value of $1, right? So you need help with crazy 3D print wire setup, huh? Would love the rat rig. Would like to build one. Maybe not that big, but definitely, yeah. The rat rig's it's been a great printer. I've got to lube it a little bit. I think it's making a little bit of noise, but it's not bad, and it's been performing extremely well for me. I have not done anything taller than about 300 millimeters yet. I haven't gone the full 500 millimeter length, but I will eventually do it. But I can reliably say that those 32 pieces right there will print without problem at all. So they'll be done. How long does it take to print those on the rat rig? Oh, those keys that I'm printing right now, Ben, on the rat rig, there's 32 of them. It's going to be 20 hours to print them. So you figure that's less than an hour a piece. And that this red one took about over 2 hours, just that piece on the CR30. So, and that's 20% infill. Yep. Have I missed anybody's comments? I don't think so. Hey, Will. In a KP3S, which is a great printer, there's one sitting right there. Ooh, with the red handle. No, the red handle's the Ender 2 Pro. Right there beside the red one that's the KP3S. Good printer. Great little printer. Yeah. Oh, I haven't put Clipper on it. I should put Clipper on one of those. Yeah, for sure. You just got a crazy printer. CZ300. Haven't heard of that one. Rat rig heats your basement while it's printing. Yeah. 75 degrees I run the bed at and 220 on my nozzle. CZ300. Let me look that up. CZ300 3D printer. Let's see. Crazy 3D print. Oh, it literally is crazy3dprint.com. Oh, I see. 11.8 by 11.8 by 11.8 inches. Okay, that's an interesting looking printer. $349.95 US. I've never heard of this model before. Interesting. Looks very, very basic. External power supply. Huh. Interesting. Be curious to see how that works for you. I've never heard of that one before. Cool. That's from Creality 3D. It is. Is it really? Oh, how come? Why did it open up in a different window instead of this one? That's not a Creality, is it? Nah. Nothing on it says Creality. Anyways, I digress. Let's get back here. Okay. Carton arc. Okay, so let's open this. Let's open up this little box. I want to see what this little printer is. This is a, I don't even know what the brand is. Let's see. I got this sent a long time ago. LONENESS, LONENESS, LONENESS Intelligent. It's a, well, the box is 285 by 283 by 215. I'm guessing that's not the size of the printer. Extrusion clamp, consumables, feed pipe, compact flash card, knob, and OLED. Android. Does that mean I need an Android to run this? I hope not. We'll see. XYZ made it. Huh. Let's pop this box open and see what we got. Oh, do I have an overhead camera here? Let's see, is this on? Did I have my overhead actually working? Oh, I do have my overhead working. Look at that. But I want to pull it back this way more. Come on. There we go. Didn't think I was going to do an unboxing tonight, but hey. Let's yank this out. That's it. That's all that's in the box. This will be a quick. You and Richard Cleveland need to learn to read exact words on the screen. I said creativity, not creality. Okay, Ben. Creativity. Okay, you know what? You're talking 3D printing, and the first three letters are CREA, and the last letter is Y. Do you know for a fact that most people, when they read, only read the first 2 or 3 letters and the last 2 or 3 letters of anything? There's actually a test out there that you can do with words that are jumbled up, but as long as the first and last letters are correct, people make the words out of it. So I read that as creality because all I read was CREA and then that TY at the end. So the creality. So there we go. But yes, thank you. I will take reading lessons. I will take reading lessons because that is very important to know how to read to be a streamer. For sure. Okay. Look at this cute little thing. It's cute. It comes with some PLA. It's red and blue. It's very cute. I know that. Oh, look at that little knob on the back for the extruder. Look at that. So here we go. Not very big. It's just little. You can actually toss it. Do that with a rat rig. There we go. Yeah, I saw Nere's did one stream. I saw one of his streams about this little guy. Kind of liked it. Yeah. Just busting my chops. No, I know you are. I know you are, Ben. It's all good. But that is a fact too. The reading that is a fact. I'm trying to remember where I saw that, but that's how some people can read books like that. When I read a book, I'm so slow. Other people that I know that read books they're fast, but they don't read every word and they don't enunciate words. So it's the Paw Patrol. Oh, good. That's right, Sansa. Paw Patrol printer, blue and red. That's the Paw Patrol colors. So it's a loneness printer. I guess loneliness printer. It's the printer that you just take everywhere. If you're lonely, you just hug it. This is the ultimate portable printer. Forget about the Focus Odin, but this is the ultimate portable printer. Anyways, let's open the window. Here, let's switch to this camera view right here. Let's lower this camera a little bit here. Oh, look at that. Right next to the CR30. Probably about an equivalent quality printer. No, I'm kidding. We'll open the door. Nice plastic door. We have a nice little 100-gram sample of PLA. We have another nice 100-gram sample of PLA green. Lioness. Old school Fisher Price, yes. What else do we have in here? We have, a carry handle. Let's see. Come on. We have tweezers. We have a pair of tweezers. Well, I wouldn't know if I call those tweezers. They're blunt nose tweezers. I guess they're made for kids. Blunt nose tweezers, so you can't really hurt yourself. Sorry, it might not be any blood on the stream tonight, guys. And we have, looks like a carry handle or something. Oh, maybe that's the filament spool. Let's see on this side. No. Oh, on the back. Ah, this probably goes in like this. Ah, it's the filament spool holder. It could also be a carry handle. Look at that. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a spool holder / carry handle. Okay, so let's put that on there. Okay, let's open the magic door again. We have a power brick. The latest DeWitt 3D handbag. Hey, that's all I need to bring to the Maker Faire is this. That's it. We got it made. We have a North American power plug and a universal power supply, which is going to deliver 12 volts, 12 volt output. So it's a 12 volt system. 12 volt DC output. We have an instruction manual. User manual. Okay, I think I'm going to forego the user manual. We have some padding. Boy. We have a USB extension cable. Interesting. Oh, cute. Oh, the build platform. Doesn't it come off? Oh, man, that is such a cute bed. I could print. Could I even print one of these on that bed? No. Oh, maybe. I might be able to squeeze one of these on the bed, one up. But I can definitely print one of my little cart keys, one up on that bed. Look at that. It's cute. Who rated who? Did I get rated? I've not been rated. I don't think I've ever been rated. Let me switch over to my Twitch window. Sith Lord Brit rated me? Oh no, 3D Printing Llama rated with 15. Thank you so much for the raid, Llama. And welcome, fellow raiders. We are doing my regular Sunday night stream, dual streaming on YouTube and on the Twitches. Look at that. Oh, I appreciate that raid. Thank you. So I started out by talking about Maker Faire that I'm going to be attending and the giveaways. And then I thought, well, I had no real plans tonight. And so this thing's been sitting on my floor forever. So I thought, let's just get this high quality 3D printer out, fire it up and see if I can get a print off of it. So it's got a really, really cool, like big, massive build volume. If you look in here, look at that. Hang on, there's not enough light in here. Let me on that camera. Look at that build plate. Oh, you know what? Here, let's try this one. This one's got a built-in light. There we go. Look at the size of that build plate. Now, to give you some perspective on the size of that build plate, it's massive. What can I put there to give you some perspective? But you know the size. Oh, here's a hot end. There is a hot end, micro Swiss hot end. Look at how big that build plate is. It could build that hot end. Fire it up. Where's tripod? I'm gonna fire it up. But yeah, that's a big build plate in there. Look at that. So we still got some more packaging up top here to get out. There we go. We got that. And I think that's it. So inside there is the Oh, come on, I got to get this down a bit lower. Let's get down a little lower. There we go. There's the hot end. So it's running on rails here. Okay, it's got, there's the cooling fan. I don't believe there's a part cooling fan on this at all. No, there's not. We can see underneath. There we go. We can see the nozzle. That's quite the belt configuration. So it looks like, if I get in here, my hands are going to block this a bit, but if I move this over, so it looks like you can see where that belt starts there. So I'm assuming that there's a stepper motor in behind. Let me see if I can tweak. There we go. Look at this. So it looks like right here is the stepper motor. Okay. And that does a really funky little belt loop pattern to drive the head. That's almost Core XY-ish. Like, come on. This is children's Core XY. You know, look at that. They had to snake the belt just to make it that small. You're right. Look at that. But hey, look at that. That's cool. And it's running on some high quality rails here, top and bottom rails. So I don't know what these screws in here, what are these little screws underneath here for? I don't want to adjust them, but I was just looking. There's a couple little right down in, it's weird doing this on camera, right down there. There's like a little screw there. And then on the other side, is there one there as well? No, just on that one side. So don't know what that's for. I'll have to take this apart one day. I know Chris took it apart on his stream, but I'm not that brave. I want to get a print going first. That's the end stop for Z. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's the Z end stop. That's a good point because that's why it's adjustable. Look at that. Baby's first printer. That's right. Yeah. So anyways, that's inside that sucker. Now, I don't know if this build plate actually comes off. As you can see, it's got little tabs it slides under. So if I actually wanted to take that off, could I? Oh, no. It's good. I may see if there's a, I may actually email and see if there is a Wham Bam plate for this thing. Wham Bam magnetic plate. What do you think? And how about if I wonder if this is if I could clipperize this. Oh, there's so many possibilities here, guys. Wow. Anyways, I'm excited. So let's just check out what else came in the, let's just move this here. Let's see what else came in the package here. So we have the power brick that came with it, 12-volt power brick. You laugh, but hey, apparently anything can be clipperized. So we'll see. So we have our SD card. I'm going to assume that there's a file on here, and this looks like it's a 4 gig SD card. They went all out. Okay, a 4 gig SD card. This looks like it's an adapter. Come on. It's got a mini USB, mini or micro. I get them mixed up, to USB-C. Okay. USB card. Yeah, USB card probably costs more than the printer. We have a spare nozzle. Ooh, that's a different nozzle too. It's a good thing they gave me a spare because that looks like it's not a. Ooh. And that's almost an all metal hot end. If you look at that, look how far up that 1.75 opening comes. Normally on a standard nozzle, that's a lot lower. So look at that, an all metal hot end, an all metal nozzle. Hey Tron, MK10. I'm poking fun, but hey, you know what? What the heck? But yeah, look at that. So too bad I can't put one of my CHT nozzles on this. Oh well. And a wrench. Is it a nozzle wrench? It is a nozzle wrench. Perfect. So MK10 nozzle. That's good to know. Okay, so we've got that out. We've got this out. I haven't read the instructions, so I'm going by. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. So let's get back to this camera here. So first thing I need is a power supply. Let's steal the power supply off the CR30. Oh, I can't. It's totally different power. I can't even use that standard power supply. Okay, well, I've got to plug in I got to plug in this cute little plug. It doesn't even have a ground. There's not even a ground on this plug. Hey, Liam. The printer is a piece of crap, is it? $4 million. Oh, Pygar, I've played with it a bit. I need to spend a whole lot more time with it. I know it will work. I have played with it. My problem is patience with the software. So, patience with the software for sure. ASA. It's enclosed, so we probably can run ASA on it, built over bot. Yeah. So, is that a hand crank? No, it's a carry handle / spool holder. So you can carry your printer wherever you want to go. It's for carrying the printer, and it's for holding a spool. It's a dual purpose, and it comes off. Like, look at that. So, yeah, carry handle / spool holder. Yep. Maximum temp is only 210. Hey, I could put that water cooled high temperature hot end on this thing. Ooh, that might cut into my build volume though. Huh. What do you think? Oh, yeah, come on and say that. We have a special guest on stream. You can stand here. You can look right into this camera. Come in. No, don't be shy. Get over here. No, don't be shy for a future YouTuber. You got to come over here, look right in there, and say the magic words.
Hit that like button and subscribe. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Awesome, man. You're welcome in my studio anytime, Ethan. Okay. Let's get this plugged in. Oh, come on. Fat end on the other side. Oh, it doesn't even have the... Usually these plugs have one fat prong and one skinny prong. This one has both the same. You're going to subscribe? Thank you so much, Sith Lord Brit, for subscribing. You're not subscribed to me already? I don't know whether to be heard or not. Subscribe on YouTube and follow me on the Twitches. Okay, twist ties. Oh, they got these right way anyways. They're left-handed twist ties. There we go. Okay, we're going to we got a green light. So we got power to this. Let's check on this other printer, see how it's going for anybody who hasn't seen it. I am running massively 32 pieces up on the rat rig. I'm hoping that the rat rig can live up to this little printer I'm building right now. So we'll see. We will see. I got to figure out where to put the Raspberry Pi in this too. So anyways, okay. This is a pet peeve of mine. Okay, so on the back, obviously there's our power in button. There's our power switch. Okay, they have it up as off, down as on. Why is up not on and down off? I know I can go in and just turn it around, but why is it backwards? Huh? Is it like that in Australia, Kieran? Do you have power? Your lights is up off and down on? Or is it just certain countries where they kind of put it backwards? Anyways, I digress. Swap one of your cherubs. Oh, I'd swap anything. All he wants for Christmas is his 2 front teeth. Yeah, he's at that age where he's losing his teeth, and they're so cute. Yeah. You can fit the whole printer if you have trouble removing the print in the freezer. Yeah. Is that how it is down there, Kieran? Seriously? Up is off and down is on? Wow. Wonder if that's to do with the fact that you're on the opposite side of the earth. So, like the water in the toilet swirls the opposite way sometimes. So I wonder if it's something to do with that, with the flow of electricity. It has to be up to be off because electricity is coming up this way. And I know here our electricity down is off. So when the electricity flows down and you have the switch down, it covers up that hole so the electricity can't go through it. But when you flick the switch on, it opens the hole so the electricity can continue. So I'm pretty smart when it comes to electricity, so just stick with me there, okay? All you want for Christmas is a set of teeth, period. They just like to do things wrong where Kieran lives. Well, they do have Vegemite there, and they enjoy it, so what can we say? Okay, we have power. I'm going to hit the switch. Ready? Well, hang on. First of all, before I hit the switch here, let's get a good look at this. I'm impressed. Now, I may need to stand back a little bit because this is a massive display they have on this thing, okay? Right here. I've not seen a display this big on a printer this size before. So hang on a second. Let me get this close-up camera down so we can witness this moment when I turn on force choke him. He is dissing angel food. Who's dissing angel food? Next hangout, we'll start Physics 101. Close up. Okay. Oh, can I get any lower? There we go. Oh, okay. Is that not an impressive display for a printer this size? I tell you guys, maybe this light's too bright. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I'm going, yeah, that light's probably too bright. Let me turn that light off. There we go. I'm going to hit the power button, guys. Okay, and we'll see if this is a backlit display too. Ready? Power. Whoa. Look at that. Is it a touch display? Hang on. No. It's not a touch display. Okay, that I'm a little disappointed with. They put all this money into everything else. That belt system, okay, Core XY belt system, that massive build plate, okay, a carry handle / filament holder, and they can't give me a touch display. Well, it's a good thing I probably have a spare touch screen here I could use. I could use probably. I wonder if I wonder if the what do you think? Do you think the Creality pad would work on this thing? Ooh. Actually, does this actually have? Okay, let's get back to this camera view. Does this actually have? Now that you've all seen that massive touch display, does this actually have a USB port somewhere in it? Oh, why is there still a zip tie? Oh, that's holding. There's still a little zip tie right here, but I think it's holding a wire inside. No USB port, so I can't even hook up the Creality touch pad to it. Okay, well, it's not too loud. If I hold it up near the microphone, it's not that loud. See? Look, I'll put the microphone right up in there to that fan. Right up to the fan. It's not loud. It's reasonable. Okay. Well, let's heat her up. Let's load some filament. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I want to try and share. I just wish it was a touch display. Oh well. Okay. So let's put. Oh come on, Liam. I've seen jet engines. I've heard jet engines, and they're louder. Okay. No TF card. Fair enough. So let's push this. In case that looks like a little gear, so I'm going to say that's settings. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting it's not a touch screen. Okay, Axis home. Oh, let's home it. Oh boy, that's fast. Okay, we're homing. I wonder if this has auto leveling, and basically I wonder if it does mesh leveling. Let's see. We're auto homing. Don't crash the bed. I got my finger on the power. Oh, no, we didn't crash the bed. Okay, we're homed. Let me see if I can get a piece of paper in here. Wait until I print? Well, okay. We'll see. We'll see, Astro, Liam. Oh, man, I got to cut my paper small so I can fit it in this window. But let's just see. Let's see. My Z's a little high. I'm going to assume this has baby stepping. I'm hoping this is running Merlin firmware. So anyways. Okay, so that's the homing. Oh, it just homed again. Okay, oh, so I got to go up. Oh, here, come on. That's too bright. So, okay, so I got to go up and go back. Okay, the I for info. Focus, there we go. Info, size 80 by 80 by 80. Okay, version 105. Where do I preheat? Set, axis home. Oh, free motor. Okay, that's going to be release stepper motors. Temperature, okay, 19. Let's crank the temperature. 30, 50, 57, 68. Let's go all the way up to 210. Oh, that's as high as I can go, 210. You guys are right. I may have to put that water cool high temp hot end in it. Okay, we'll go to 210. Extrude. Z-axis. Okay, so there's where I can do my baby stepping. It doesn't seem to want to go below 0. Well, maybe that's baby stepping. I'm going to leave that at 0. Come on. 1. Okay. There we go. Language is English. So that's all I have is my Z-axis, extrude, temperature, free motor, and home. Okay, so let's go extrude. Well, where's our temperature at here? 150. Okay, let's go extrude. There we go. Let's come back to this guy. Let's move this camera over here. Let's open some filament. Green or yellow, guys? Green or yellow? First person to answer is what I'll do. Green or yellow? First person. And I'm watching on StreamYard, so. A few moments later, green. Got it. Good. Good on you, Kieran. Or not Kieran, Liam. Toss the samples. Are you kidding, Llama? No, I'm going to toss these samples right on the printer, man. Here, the chance for blood. Big knife. Ready? Sorry, no blood. Toss the samples. Are you crazy? Okay, well, maybe. Hang on, let's see. Oh, well, yeah. Here we go. What about some... Why did my camera just stop working? Okay, I have a frozen camera. So I'm going to reboot OBS real quick, gentlemen and ladies. Do not, and I repeat, do not abandon me, please, because I will be so hurt if you do. Yes. We're going to restart OBS. I think you can still hear me. I hope you can still hear me, because I still love everybody. Virtual camera. And I think if I go here, I should be back. I'm back. So I figured, look at this. I figure I could try some white PLA. What do you think? Since I have this leftover white PLA. So this is almost as big as the printer. Here we go. I think I need an adapter. Dang. Okay, so this is out of the question. Ooh. How about, look at these cute little spools. Sorry, I know I said green, but yeah, you know what? Let's maybe I'll do some green after. We got, you know, I know it's probably going to take 6 hours to get a print out of this thing. But let's go ahead. Let's try for blood again. Let me sit down. Okay. Da, 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 da. See, did you even see that? I'm so quick with this thing. Burn. You think a burn will be first? This came with, I don't know what this came with. This came with one of my printers. It's actually a really cool little sample spool that came with one of them. I think it was a Creality. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'll bet you this is the perfect size. Come on, come on! I'm so excited. I can't get it on straight. I'm so excited for this. Hang on. There we go. Look at that. That spool was made for this printer. I don't care what anybody says. Flex Dragon. Hey, I could probably slice up a Flex Dragon. I'm pretty sure I can find profiles for this thing on Prusa Slicer. Okay. We're not even warmed up yet. There's not even an option to heat up the hot end. I guess that's to prevent people like me from hurting themselves. Okay, let's get the filament started here. Come on. I have no clue. I'm assuming this is PLA I've got on here. Okay. Looks like a high quality all plastic feeder here. Okay, let's see if we can get some. Tim can't get it in. Nope. Burn option is not even an option in the list as he does it so often. Blood 5-1, 10-1 sparks, smokes, actual flames 20-1. You're starting to take bets now, Kieran? Okay. Look, awesome safety feature, kids. Plastic cover, so you cannot, because it's a pinch hazard in here, right? So here, this deserves a bit of attention, seriously. Especially if you're going to let kids use this. So, in here, we have a plastic cover. Don't know what the QR code does. Maybe I'll scan that with my phone after. No way to get fingers in here because really, think about it, for little kids, that's a pinch hazard right there going on. Okay? But there's also no way for me to get in there and adjust the tension on the filament. So we're going to hope that they've pre-adjusted that tension. So let's go ahead and see how well the filament feeds through here. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, so far, so good. Oh, look at that. It's going. It's feeding. Let me see if I feel the resistance. And it made it to the hot end. And, oh, I think the hot end is heating up because that's pushing through. Do I actually have a hot end heating up hot end? Oh, my Z is way down to the bottom. How do I raise that? Oh, here we go. Put the light on in there. So how do I raise? I guess I have to unlock. I guess I have to go to the display here. Well, let me go extrude. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, let me go back. How do I go back? There we go. Back. Free motor. There we go. So I guess I have to raise this by hand. How do I raise it? Because I got a blob of filament under the hot end and no way to raise the... How do I raise my Z? Menu Z adjust move to 80. Z adjust? I thought it would be under free move. Z axis. Oh. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I'm glad Liam's on the stream here. So there, we got a blob of filament here. There we go. So it looks like they had yellow filament in this thing prior. So if you look at the hanging blob, it's kind of yellow and white. Now let's go back. I got to get used to this. This is almost as good as Clipper. It's just so new to me. Now if we temperature, we're at 205. Oh, look at that. Extrude. I'm going to extrude 67 millimeters of filament. So we have filament coming out. Look at that. Just to get rid of that yellow since I'm going to print white. Come on. Whoops. Where'd you go? You're hiding under the hot plate there. There we go. I'm going to extrude a bit more. Extrude. Let's extrude 112. Still got some yellow in it. Residual yellow. When you go from a dark color or any color to white, you kind of want to make sure you purge that nozzle really well. But look at that. Look at that stream of filament. It's coming out good. Can I actually... There, I can. Look at that. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's still got a hue of yellow to it. Okay, I got to do a little more, guys. Sorry. I know this is kind of... Let's do another 111. I just want to get that nice clean white because I think this first print is going to be a keeper. 40 people watching. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up, hit the likes, hit the follows, hit the subscribes, everything that's free. Oh, we actually have more on Twitch than we do on... oh, yeah, Twitch has actually surpassed YouTube. That's a first for my Sunday streams. Awesome. Okay, we have, looks like pure white coming out of it now, so looks good. I think I'll keep this view for you guys as I attempt to print. I wonder, Liam will probably answer this question before anybody, but I wonder if there's a safety on this door or if I can actually print it open. I'm guessing since that's a magnetic switch and there's no little click, I can print with that door open. Let's get that hot end cleaned off. Oh, that is hot, that nozzle. That's not a burn. That's just an observation that that's a hot nozzle. So all you burn freaks, I didn't burn myself. So let's put the SD card in. I haven't found the baby step Z adjustment yet. Okay. Okay, we got the card in. Let's see if I can see what's on this card. Just give me a second. I got to go back first. Go back to the print. We have Zhangzi Fangetti. We have Yulingus and Lakosling. We have Yanxing Hui. Yangzhou. We have Wujialuxing. Oh, we have Tianchi. Change Fang. Change Fang sounds cool. Change Fang it is. Print. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Don't look away. That Z is moving so quick. But look at the Core XY system on that. It's awesome. That's so right, Llama. Here we go. Oh, we have a purge line. Oh, there we go. There's the filament coming out. Oh, what is this we're printing? Okay, that was the purge line. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, that's not bad. I could use a little, the Z could be a little lower, but it's not bad. I can live with that. That little curly corner thing in the corner there is going to concern me a bit. I'm tempted to cut it out. Okay, well, let's see. Well, we got some infill going here. First layer. First layer is the foundation to a good print. Remember that. It's the first thing you want to teach your kids when you teach them 3D printing. And I'm not poking fun at Richard, but because that is so true about the first layer. But I wonder, because there's no USB port on this thing, I wonder why I have this. It's a nice little adapter from a USB-A to a USB, micro USB and a USB-C. It's nice that they gave that to me, but why? Why, Liam, why? Tighten up the adjustment screw on the back left. Oh, okay. But okay, so can I do that while it's printing? Can I baby step that while it's... My hands are too big. So you're saying this screw right back, right there. But that's not adjustable while it's printing. Okay. First layer. Other than that little booger that came off, I'm going to try and get that. Hang on. Come on. Got it. So I felt like a doctor doing surgery there. Got it. It's like removing the bullet. But that's not bad. Like all jokes aside, come on, look at that layer. Don't know what we're printing, but look at that first layer. Maybe it's better without the light. It's a bit dark in there. Bend down to remove the model. The cable is to connect the USB adapter with the SD card to the cable, then to your phone. Oh, it's for the phone. Oh, okay. Okay. So basically what you're saying is this little thing here that came with it, you unplug this, you connect this into here, and to connect in here, and to connect to your phone and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, so much for that. Look at the speed of this thing. That's almost as fast as my rat rig. Seriously, that is fast. This little thing here, that's what's left of their USB thing. So I can probably attempt to fix it, but why would I? That can just go right in the garbage, and I've got myself a nice little adapter cable. It says Android anyways. I don't have an Android phone, so it's a raft. Oh, is that why? I don't think it's a raft. Those are pretty tight lines for a raft. But that's pretty fast. I'd say that's going about 100 millimeters a second at least. Compared to this, look, watch this one. Look how fast that's going. Okay, and then watch this one. That's pretty close. And listen. Now, this is going to be an oxymoron, okay? And I'm sorry to say this, and it's not an eye roller, but listen to the silent steppers in this thing. Listen to that. Listen to how quiet this thing is. That is incredibly quiet. Look at that. Wonder if this one will zoom in too. Let's see if I can get down. Oh, look at that. That would be almost a... Here, let's switch to this camera now. Look at this. No, I think that's going too fast for this camera to keep up with. Let me get back to this one. There we go. We'll see what it's printing. 80 by 80. That's not a bad build volume. Now, the fact that this is an enclosed 80 by 80, I could print my parts for my Voron Zero on this thing if I just put a high temperature hot end on this to print some ABS. Ooh, because it's enclosed. And it looks like it's got a good filtration system. Yeah, no, this is good. No, all joking aside, so far, we'll see how this print turns out. But for a printer for somebody starting out, a kid, it's not bad. It's cute. It gets the basics of 3D printing. No, but the bed is actually warm. I think from the transference of it's such a small bed. I think either the light from my camera or the transference from the nozzle is warming the bed up a bit, because the bed is warm. Like not hot, but warm. Just the one fan, yes. Yeah, one fan. So PET G, not a problem. Low temperature PET G. All the hot air from me. It could be Liam. That's a possibility too. I'm still trying to figure out the bend down to remove the model thing. I'm not bending down for anything. Yeah. I'm hoping that bed slides out. You can see the little tabs right there that the bed sort of, don't want to break anything, but you can see the little tabs that the bed kind of rides under. So I'm assuming that bed should slide out. White filament's tough to see. If I turn the light out now, if I light, oh, there we go. You can kind of see the infill happening now. If I shine a light from a different angle here, let's see. There we go. Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, lighting effects. There we go. Now we can see the infill happening. There. Oh, hang on. Just about had it. There we go. Oh, there we go. If you lift the front center of the bed, it'll slide forward. Okay. There's a magnet. Ah. They've gone all out if they're putting magnetic bed on here. If there's a magnet, why do I need the clips? That's my flashlight head. Oops. I might have just caused a layer shift. Is it me or does that look like it's lifting on the corners? Oh no, it's rounded corners. Not bad. So far I'm impressed, but let's just see what this print looks like. See, does it tell me how much time is remaining on this print? Let's see. It tells me the name of the file and the temperature. Hang on a minute. See if I can get this on camera. Oh, if I just put my hand over like this, cover the light, you can kind of see. But I want to show you this, if it'll focus on it. So it's telling me, come on, stay still. There. Okay, so it's printing at 195. It's 23% finished. It's been running for 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So we're 23% of the way, 24% of the way. So it shouldn't take too long to finish whatever this is that it's actually printing. Let's see if I can get a better look in here with this camera. Can I zoom in any further? No. But I'm going to switch to this, and I'm going to move this camera, this guy. I'm going to move this a little closer. See if this can see anything in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can actually see, almost see the layer lines here. There we go. Well, that infill looks questionable. Interesting. Isn't that a cute toy? Hello, how you doing? Miss Cool, MMIS Cool. Why you changed your name? How come? Manual says the B is not removable of the bed. You were looking at the wrong manual. To release the part, bend upward only, as a bending downward will deform the bed. Okay, good to know. Did you change your name? There you go. You have 2 accounts, Mike. Ah, that's why. Okay. I was wondering what you were doing. As long as you like me twice and subscribe twice, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Okay, come on. This should focus a little better. I want to look at that infill. Look at that infill. I'm going to go get a different camera. I'm going to go get this camera. I don't really need to be looking down on that anymore right now. So I'm going to go to here. Cuboid. So it'll be a big cube. Oh. Okay, well, we'll see. That's kind of useless. Really, then. If all that's printing is a massive big cube, I still like the idea, whoever mentioned it, whoops, I just dropped something, that's okay, of trying an articulated dragon on this thing. Okay, I'm going to switch. I got too many wires going across the floor here. One of these days I'll invent wireless cameras. I'm going to switch this one for this one. But I don't want to tangle this up. There we go. Let's put that here. Let's get this guy here. This will be a much better view of this because it's not autofocus, so I can focus this thing so that it will actually show us what we're doing here. So I'm just going to go to studio mode here for a moment so that I don't blind your guys' eyes. There we go. So if I bring this in here and we go closer, there we go. I think that's good. Let's do that, and let's do this. There we go. Look at that infill. Is that ever weird? It's like it's every other, it's like it's skipping a layer or two between infills. Articulated dragon at 5% scale. Are you saying, Ben? Are you telling me not to attempt this on this printer? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. I respect. Here, this dragon will own this printer. Here we go. There we go. We'll call this printer the Dragon. Here, hang on. This is cool. Hang on. There we go. There we go. We got the Dragon printer. Look, the dragon even moves. It's like he's following the print around. Come on, focus. 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 There we go. Look at that. The dragon printer. Oh, I like this view better. Let's get rid of this camera now. Let's just move this one out of the way. Okay, too many cameras, not enough desks. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see what we do. It's like the dragon is guarding the printer. Hey, Jason, how are you? Try the dragon on it. You'll have content for streaming for weeks. That's so true, Scott. So, Jason, we're going to clipperize this baby. So we're going to mini fridge with a printer inside. Nah, this is actually a 3D printer. It's called the Loneness. Anyways, it's the next clipper project. It is the next Clipper project. We need light in here. Hang on. There we go. Let's add a little bit of light to that. There we go. Oh, come on, Dragon. You're slipping. Come on. Get your feet up there. There we go. There we go. Look intimidating. I wanted to bring something in, Jason, as backup for the rat rig. So right now the rat rig's printing a bed full of prints. Let's get the tail. See if I can get the tail to sort of stick around under the door, make it look real intimidating. Come on, stay up there. Stay up there. Stay up there. Come on. They're probably interfering with my filament flow, but what the heck. If that extruder is worth its weight in money, it'll still flow. The filament will flow fine still. There, stay, Dragon. There we go. I want to print another one of these dragons this size on the rat rig. For sure. Some more light in there. Let's see if I can assist it here. Let's see. Ooh, too bright. Ooh, Mr. Dragon. Ooh, hang on, from above. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You have a couple. I know you do. I'm jealous. Just pop in an octopus MC. Oh, I wonder. That's not a bad idea. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I hear you. I hear you, Duff. Let's see. Okay. Okay, there's the octopus. Okay, there's the octopus. Let's see. It barely fits in. I don't know. No, I don't know if that would work, because I'd want to put the octopus in with this display, with this touch display. Wonder if that would work somehow. The octopus might fit under the printer. The touch display, though, I think is an issue. Okay, no. So that's really an insult to the printer to try and throw a board like the octopus in it. But that said, I do have this. Oops, I'm froze again. My camera froze again. Why is it doing this? Okay, I've got to. I'll be right back again. OBS does not like this camera for some reason. You're going to lose me picture. You're going to lose me picture for a moment, but I'm going to be right back. But you have me sound, so you can hear me all along. And virtual camera again. There we go. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It just freezes on this camera. Anyways, that's okay. But I do have this leftover It's not the best board. It's a Duet 3D. This might go in there, and with the Pi 4. Duet 3D, Pi 4, and Clipper. I don't know if I can clipperize with the Duet 3D, though. Dang. Okay, well, I'm going to figure that out. Yeah, no, I gotta work on that. I think it might be worth, looking into that. That's a massive print, whatever it's printing. Oh, I forgot to put the ducky back. Oh, he can just sit up here. He's fine. Okay. According to this, we are. Oh gosh, I'm having a hard time reading that. Looks like we're 50% done. Come on, Dragon, you're going home. You're just being a pain in the butt. Oh, Dragon. Dragon. There we go. Dragon's home. But yes, you can put Clipper on it. You can put Clipper on anything. Yeah. High steppers in the mix too. High temp steppers, yeah. Adding the filament doubled the value of the printer. It sure did, Liam. To do it, I have to go with the tool changer. Yeah, I guess I could. I was talking earlier, Jason, about putting that high temperature water cooled hot end on it. But I don't know. I'd have to design a mount. Watch me crush my finger in here. I'd have to design a mount to go on here for that high temperature water. But you do see in there, though, that this is actually running its own version of, if I zoom in a bit further, it's really hard to see, but look at the Core XY system in that. Look at that. I don't think those corners are lifting. I think that that's supposed to be doing that. So build volume is 80 by 80 by 80. So pretty much my math is not that good. 80, what's 500 divided by 80? Who's going to be quicker than me and my calculator? It is 6 times 80 by 80 by 80. So that means that the rat rig is 6 times the volume of this thing. That doesn't sound right. The rat rig seems like it's 5,000 times the volume of this thing. Guy that designed it used VCRs. Look, I can close the cover. Oh, you close the cover. Listen how quiet that got. See how quiet that got? Watch. Difference. Open the cover. Loud. Ready? Near silent. I think I got to reprint this cover, this door latch. Not a fan of that door latch at all. It's hard. It's really hard to grip. There we go. 244 times the size. Wow. Calibration cube for sure. I could print a benchy on this, I bet. This is actually, whatever this test print is doing a good job showing off its build volume, but it's not going to do much to show off. Well, it'll show off the quality, I suppose, but that infill has got me mystified. Why they're doing an infill. The infill is like choppy. Let's see if this one's, if I can get in and show you that infill. Look at that infill. The infill is like it's skipping every other layer. Rectilinear, or whatever you call that, cubic, concentric, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the square of the space, not the cube of the space. Liam, how do I know you were going to correct that? Rob Cooper. Hold on. Am I seeing that right? Rob, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Subscribe, man. I stream every Sunday night. Rob Cooper and I go back a long way. Wow. I'm really shocked to see you here. Welcome. Welcome to DeWitt 3D Canada. Every Sunday night I stream, and sometimes during the week I stream. So, because you're a nerd. Awesome. Glad to hear you're doing well. Man, it's been a long time. I've been following Dar's photography YouTubes on and off, and wow. Glad you dropped. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. Oh, cool. Well, I stream about pretty much anything 3D printing. I'm going to be starting up some CNC and some laser stuff in the summer. And this is just a little child-friendly printer that I decided to pull out of the box after months. So, but I'll just give you a quick look here. If I go to this, back to this main camera and zoom out, this is kind of my studio in the back here, with some more printers lined up there. I got a big one on the end that's printing a massive job there. There's my filament wall. Some more printers up top. And then if I turn this around, it's like a behind the scenes look at the monitors, the camera, and the monitors, and the microphone, and me. Okay, now that everybody's dizzy and sick, let's go back to this fun little close-up guy. Here we go. Oh, so I just get it, Liam. Okay, bend down to remove the model is not talking about me bending down. It's talking about bend the plate down. But you said not to bend the plate down. Because I was thinking if I have to bend down to remove the model, I will hit my head under my bench when I get back up. I know it. Oh, very cool, Rob. Awesome. I'm glad you dropped in. Really do appreciate it. Okay, let's back you up a bit. You're a bit bright. How many Twitchers do we have right now going still? Look at that. Twitch has dropped down to 11. So I appreciated that raid. Bend up the sides. Don't bend down the sides. Well, then why does it say bend down? Lost in translation is my guess. Is this drinkable water or is this... No, it's not isopropyl alcohol. You switched from Twitch. Okay, Duff, cool. Yes, everybody smash that like button. I'm going to go look and see. If I don't have at least 30 likes, I'm quitting the stream right now. I'm frozen there for some reason. And let's see, I have 28, 29. One more like or I'm crashing this stream. Come on. One more like on YouTube. One more like on YouTube. 31. There we go. 32. See? You guys just need a little kick in the arse to get you up going. There you go. Thank you. Because I was serious. I had my hand on some button here that was going to shut this stream down. Get up to 50 likes and I'll burn myself on that nozzle. No, I shouldn't have said that. Actually, I think I'm safe because there's only 34 viewers right now. No blood. No blood this stream. Thanks, Apprentice and Kieran. 33. Cool. If I close it, I know, with an enclosure. Look, done. And listen how much quieter it gets. Look, ready? Open. Closed. Open. Closed. See? Those silent steppers are incredible. Save the pain for 100 viewers. Haha, yes. You should see what I did for 1,000 subscribers. No, I've put my clothes back on since then. Come on, let's get 50 likes, says Jason. Well, Jason, considering 33 people on the stream, sounds louder closed. It's those special kind of silent steppers, right? That was a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight. No, it wasn't, was it? Let's back that up a little bit so I can move my keyboard here. But no, so yeah, I mean, yeah, this is kind of a joke of a printer for some people, but for a kid starting out, it's not bad because really the only thing you can't even get to the nozzle from here, but there is you. This could be a pinching hazard, so you want to make sure that a child is responsible enough not to put their hands in here like I'm doing. Okay, so because you could actually get some good pinches in here because that's obviously a strong stepper motor that's pushing this stuff. No one should ever see what you did for 1,000 subs. No, they shouldn't, Jason. I deleted that video. The RCMP understood. I told them what happened, and they agreed to drop charges. So yeah, and I told them it wouldn't happen again. I said maybe if I hit 10,000 subs. They said just we don't want to hear that. So yeah, no. So we're all good. The local police never did hear a thing about it. It's funny that the RCMP were the only ones that heard about it. Anyways. Well, it looks like we're on our top layer. This was the most useless print. I'm going to have to try something different. You spent your teens attempting to pass video over copper telephone wires. No, nowadays kids are 3D printing. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly true. This is the most useless test print I think I've ever seen. It is literally a cube. And it's not even a cube. It's a rectangular... Okay, Liam, correct me. It's not a cube because it doesn't have 4 equal sides. What do you call a rectangular cube, which is kind of an oxymoron? Almost no animals. Jason, don't be... There's people in here that love animals, so you can't be saying that. So, Liam, what do you call this? It's not a cube. What's it called? You're the only one that would be able to answer that for me on this stream, I am sure. I didn't even have to put my music on. I've been talking so much. I think this is the most talkative I've been on a stream. Cuboid. Is that what you call a cuboid? We're almost done here. Rectangular prism. A cuboid. Seriously. Wow. Are we done? Oh, we got another layer. How many top layers did they need on this thing? I want to print something more challenging, but I don't want to slice anything up tonight because I wrecked them. Rectangular prism, a rectum. We're printing a rectum. Yes, David Wilson. What am I using for screen switching? I'm using OBS. Yes, Rob. OBS, I'm streaming with StreamYard. I'm using OBS, and I'm also using a Stream Deck. So I've got the Stream Deck program with my OBS scenes. So I have, on my Stream Deck, I have this camera scene right here. I have my main camera that I come on and talk to. Then I have my close-up camera, which is this little white guy on my desk. Then I have this one, which is, geez, where is this camera? Oh, it's right here. This is another, this just, you can see it there, but this one's not even focused really on anything. Let's focus on Jenna Fisher. There we go. That's a whole other story. And then I have my overhead camera. And then I have my screens, boom and boom. And then I have my split screen. So we have 4 in 1. I should have done this, but it looks like the print finished. Woohoo! Okay, so let's go to here. Let's move you out of the way. I've got to organize my cameras a little bit better. Mind you, this is kind of a quick doomer thingy screen. So, Liam, you're saying that if I pull up, and that bed is cooled off already, guys. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. StreamYard is awesome. And the Stream Deck is well worth it. So if I lift up, I don't want to, seriously, lift up on this. Ah, I see. My belts, the belts are even tensioned pretty good. Okay, so me with my stinking fat fingers has to lift in here. Okay, lift, and pull. Oh, look, that just came off the bed. No problem. Whoa. Okay, well, let's have a look. So here's the bed. Well, they do have a magnet under there. So the fact they got a magnet, I don't think they need the side. Let's zoom in here. Let's get up in here. So, okay, this is just my 2 cents worth. So they got a magnet here for the bed. So we have a steel magnetic flex plate, which is cool. Okay. They have a magnet in here. I can see having the back clips here so that you have a limit as far back you go. I don't see the need to have this thing have to slide underneath things on the side when you have a relatively strong magnet holding this in place. But anyways, let's have a look at the print and see what we can do here, what we think here. So let's focus this. See if I can get some decent lighting. So, okay, so there's the first layer. So I would probably go a little bit closer to the bed. So I should adjust that Z stop, that ZN stop. Okay, time to bend down. Nice one, non-fam. I don't bend down for no stinking bird, but that, you know, considering, look at these side layers. Man, the lighting's tough on this camera. Let's see if I can do a better job on this one, because this will focus a little better. There we go. This will focus a little better. Come on. Don't focus on anything but this. But that's not bad. That's pretty clean, considering there's no part cooling going on. No part cooling going on. The sides are actually very, very clean. And then we have, where's the top? I can't tell which one's the top. That's the top layer right there. So other than the fact this is a useless model for testing a printer, it's a cuboid, whatever it is. It's useless. Still a piece of, oh, come on, Liam. And considering that infill was every other layer, that's pretty strong. But that looks good. Liam, you must have just got a lemon. I want to do another quick print. So let's what else is, let me see how easy it is to put this plate back in. Wham Bam probably has a better system than this for this. So slide in. Oh, that's not bad to put the build plate back in. Okay, that's okay. Let's see what else is on this card here. I'm going to actually go to the first one. We have to heat up again. We're at 47, and it's going to heat up to 195. I'm going to do start one more print. So for those that just joined, we're looking at the back. So we have a filament holder / carry handle. Okay. Actually fits this little sample filament spool perfectly, actually. So one could actually keep this spool, which is very similar. I have another little sample spool thing here as well. This would fit on it as well, but you're not going to fit your standard kilogram spools on this. There's no way. But you keep one of these little sample ones, re-spool some filament on it, and you're good to go. Mind you, this will probably last a lot of prints in this little printer. So we have the feeder, extruder feeder, whatever you want to call it. I call it a feeder, which is enclosed to prevent any pinching accidents for kids getting their fingers in there to pinch. So that's fully enclosed extruder. You could upgrade that to a aluminum extruder, all metal, if you wanted to. It's got vent holes on both sides. Now the question, which somebody hasn't asked yet, is does it have thermal runaway? I don't know. But it's the type of printer I wouldn't leave unattended anyways for the most part. So let's see what we're going to do here inside again. Let's get this camera going, that, and a bit of light. And focus helps. Let's see what we're going to print. We've got a big blob again. Get rid of this. Come on, big blob. There we go. Just rip the skirt out. Tell me this isn't just going to be a smaller cube. Mr. 3D Anything, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. For the follow on Twitch. And Wreck-It Ralph, hello, how are you? Sorry if I'm falling behind. Printer Prawn, I see you. Hello. Popped in, thank you. You got two. Well, you got two bad ones. This one's not bad. I'm not gonna, adjust that Z. Yeah, I guess I should have first. But the bottom layer wasn't too bad. Really. Like if you look, hard to see in there. It's not bad. As I say, useless test model. Fractoid cube, whatever you want to call it. Now, what is it printing now? That's another cube. Maybe it all just means different size cubes. I wonder if I could, interesting XMech. It is. Well, that's what I call a, that is a Core XY Junior. Pinol Joe, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch and you're on Twitch, go ahead and follow me. Follows are free and subscriptions on YouTube are free. Print a calibration cube. I haven't got a slicer set up for this yet. I wouldn't even know what to. I guess I could just modify an Ender 3 profile. Modify my rat rig file. My rat rig profile. Let me quickly jump back. Well, whilst you're watching this print for a moment, I got another 15-20 minutes to stream. So let me quickly march this camera back. Let me go to studio mode. Let me go to studio mode on my new camera. How do I make that window bigger? I can't. I can move you out of the way. I'm just going to put this other camera back for a minute. Oh, that's way too blurry. Blurry. Oh, that's a little better. There we go. I just wanted to put that other camera back so that I could show anybody that's watching that this is that's those carabiners printing 32 up on the rat rig, which is a 500 by 500 by 500 millimeter printer, versus this one, which is a 80 by 80 by 80 printer. So Bruminate raided with 3 viewers. Thank you so much for the raid, Bruminate. Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. And Dirt Clodimus. Sorry if I butcher that. Thank you so much for the follow. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Wow. Bear. Hello, Bear. You're on YouTube, Twitch, and the voices are off by a bit. Yeah. Mr. 3D Anything, print a small toy for your grandson. I know mine. That's my son, actually. I know mine, but thank you. Do I look that old? No, I'm not that old. I just married very young. I married a very young, beautiful woman. I know mine love the little things they see on Thingiverse. Yeah, he wants me to print him a Pikachu, so I've got to do a little Pikachu one day. But I want to do it in color. I want to get my Palette 2 Pro set up so I can print him a color Pikachu. This printer, Brant Miller, is called a 3D printer. It's called LONENESS, Loneness. It's called a Loneness. That's okay, Mr. 3D Anything. That's no problem at all. My wife, she's 16 years younger than me, and he is my stepson, and he is a beautiful boy, and she's a beautiful woman. So I'm proud to be his daddy. Seems to be printing better than your old boss's toy box printer. It's printing not bad. I'm just a little. Is this This is printing. This isn't running. It's not another cube. It's doing a little bit of an outside shell now of some sort. So let's just see what this does. Can't read the percentage. That massive screen on the bottom there. I can't quite read it from where I am, but let's see if I can get this camera in there. Focus. There we are, 13%. So whatever this is, it's printing much quicker. So we're already at 13% after 7 minutes. So there we go. I don't think this is going to be just a solid cube again. Get 3 more at DeWitt and you can use them as feet for your... Yeah, that's true. You're Scott Lemke on YouTube. Want to catch you on both places. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Dirt Clotimus. Cool. I mean, I usually butcher names. Brent Miller, I think it is marketed for children because, as I say, they have on the back the feeder, extruder, whatever you want to call it, where you feed the filament in, is covered with plastic, so you can't. There's no pinch points in there, so they can't pinch themselves out here. It's really tough. There's no way. While it's printing, it's impossible to touch the nozzle. The only danger is, of course, if a kid sticks their finger in this open door while it's printing, there are pinch issues that you could get your finger and do some damage for a child if they got their finger caught somewhere in the mechanisms there for sure. But of course, doors close when it's printing and you just tell your child, just watch it. But yeah, it's definitely aimed at children. I think for children, they need to have a little more fun models on the sample card than they do. So far, the models are nothing to write home about. So thanks so much, Mr. 3D Anything. I appreciate that. I have a great family of 3D printers. I'm kind of proud of my collection of 3D printers. I've sold some off because I just needed to make some room. But yeah, the newest one obviously being this one over here, which is the CR30 belt printer, but I got to spend more time on the belt printer than I have. So this printer is great if you want to print blocks. Yeah, well, whatever it's just looks like another block. It's just the same infill and everything. Listed as not currently available on Amazon. Interesting. It's like an easy bake oven for 3D printing. K2, it is. Okay, well, I'm going to stop this print because it looks like it's just another block. So let me switch over to this camera here. Let me zoom in a bit here. There we go. Now let's see if there's a stop, an actual stop function. Pause, stop, aborting. There we go. Aborted. Yeah, it looks like it was just printing another, and it's not bad. I mean, again, there's the bottom. Could be a little closer probably, but again, look at that. The infill is really squishy. But looks like it was just printing another cube. Almost looks like probably going to print a shorter cube than this one. So I'm going to try one more since we're almost at my 2 hours. Let's just something that sounds different. How about a Yang Zooey? Let's do a Yang Zooey. See what that is. I'm not going to adjust that Z. It's adhering to the bed fine, the first layer. So could be a little closer, but I'm not going to be that fussy. Yeah, and the layers are sticking together pretty good too. So yeah. Well, we got the first cube out. I just want something different than a cube. I just don't want a cube. There we go. I'm going to get ready to pull the boogers out because there's going to be definitely some big boogers or something in here. Oh, this is round. Okay, so definitely not a cube. Yay! It's not a cube. Slightly skewed block. Yeah. The bed adhesion. I could probably throw some nanopolymer adhesive on this bed and it would adhere fine. Adjust the Z, put on a real print. The Z is fine. The Z is fine. But we'll see what this print is. It's whatever it is, it's round. It's a happy face. I hope so. Put on a happy face. Do 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 do. Put on a happy face. Spread sunshine all over the place. And put on a happy face. Whatever. Just joking about the multiple block prints. Well, could very well be a block printer. I just want to print a test print other than a block. Otherwise, we're going to be back with this printer next week, and I'm going to slice some stuff up on it and see what I can do. A benchy would be perfect. Really, they need a benchy for this printer. Let me measure this block while I'm here. Let me grab my calipers, or as they say in Canada, my calipers, eh? And let me see. 32 and a half. 32.8. 68. 68. 32 and a half. 32 and yeah, it's pretty, yeah, it's not bad, I suppose. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Probably supposed to be 20 and it's 32, but hey. Well, this cannot be printing a cube. Maybe it's printing a sphere. A sphere. It only prints Minecraft. Yeah, it's PLA, Brent. Maximum temperature on this is 210 degrees. It's not a heated bed. 210, not a heated bed. So yeah, it's just a PLA printer. It takes mini spools. It came with little sample spools of yellow and red, but really, I suggest keeping I will keep around a couple of these little mini spools that I've gotten with various printers, and any spool ends that I have, just rewrap on the spool end and boom, because you don't need a kilogram spool of filament. So we'll see what this is printing. So for anybody that joined late, I'll just show you this other project I'm working on right now and what's printing over here on this printer here on the rat rig. They were carabiners. That's not quite focused. I should have focused that a little better. Hang on, let me see if I can focus that a little better. I can focus it a bit better. It's just a matter of my eyes. I don't know. Just my monitor's so far away from that camera. Anyways, you get the idea. That's printing 32 up. And what that's printing is these things. So it's a carabiner that I'm using. They have a Calgary Maker Fair happening in May. I've got a booth there. I'm printing a bunch of these carabiners. So the part that's printing right now is the blue part. I don't know what color filament I have on there, but that's the part that's printing. And then there's the sort of the spring part for the carabiner. And you just, clip it on because people like carabiners on their backpacks and stuff like that. So I'm printing a bunch of these as giveaways. I'm going to do them in different colors. So as I say, the main part of it right now is printing 32 up on the rat rig. And then the little clippy spring part here, I print 50 up on the rat rig. I could get 100, but I got to keep my parts even. So I'm printing 50 of those up on the rat rig. So that's sort of what's going on that one. I did print one. The red one I printed on the belt printer, the CR30. It worked fine, but it took about 2 hours to print that one piece on the belt printer because it prints so slow. And the text on the side gets butchered when it gets on the belt printer just because of the nature of the belt printer. So, yeah. But that's the little projects I've been working on. What gives it the spring action? Good question. Let me find one of the blank clips. And if I tear this apart, let me grab one of these. It's actually a great design. This can be found on Thingiverse. His name is Charlie1982. This was posted in 2015. And if you just look up New Strong Flex Door Carabiner or DDF 3D customized. Anyways, so it's the way that he's designed the clip mechanism here. So it's kind of hard to show, but if you watch sort of up top here, when I push this, there's resistance from the top one, and then what happens is the spring action comes with that split down the middle there. So that's sort of, you're pulling that, and that's what's giving you the spring. If I pull one of these apart, let's see. Once they're together, they're not the easiest thing to get apart. There we go. There we go. Got it. Oh, come on. It's easy to put together. There we go. So we have the blank thing here, and then we have the basically the spring. So this goes into this hole like this and clips around like that, okay? Then we put it underneath. Come on. And we put it underneath like this, okay? So that's sort of the position it's in right there right now. Then what we have to do, it's going to be hard to do on camera, is we have to basically force this little tab in over there so it clips in to the side like that. And because of the angle and shape of the hole that they go into, it causes, now if you just get the right angle, you can see that little gap there separating. Just to the right of my finger there, that little gap separates, causing the springing action. And it works really well. I mean, he's really done a good job designing that. That's the spring action. It's not that work. I put 32 of them together. It's not that hard. Once you do one or two, it's pretty quick. The name of the model is here. I'll put the link in the chat to that model. Copy. He's got a couple different models for carabiners. They work really well. And right here, there's the link to the model. What's the biggest printer you have for 3D? Rob, my biggest printer right there is this one here. Man, that's not best focus. So sorry, I got to focus the camera a bit better. But that is a 500 by 500 by 500 millimeter. So we're speaking about a 3 foot square, 3 foot cube, 500 millimeter. Let's see. 500 millimeter is 500 millimeter. Oh, I'm sorry. Not 3 feet. Sorry, 500. We're speaking 20 inches. About 20 inches square. It's big enough to print a full-size R2-D2 dome. So. Okay, sounds good, Rob. Been gone most of the stream. Someone was streaming, stealing fuel from your truck. You've got to be kidding. Oh, man. I know. With the price of fuel these days, that's what's happening. I mean, that's ridiculous. Did I put DeWitt on the clip any place? No. It's not my design. What I'm going to do with the clips is I'm going to hand them out. I'll be doing business cards as well. There's a website on the side of the clip. People might think that I'm him, whatever, but if you go to that website, there's really nothing there. It's a pending It's been there for, I think, like 6-7 years where there's something pending to be done. But I'm either going to, I'll either give a card out, or I may actually put these in a plastic bag with a DeWitt header on the bag so they know where they got it. I don't want to put my name on it because I didn't design it. So, I mean, I could just whip up the design and do it, I suppose, but no. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I have not been hurt yet, Built Overbot. Sorry to disappoint you. Okay, thanks, Rob. That's great. Appreciate it. I'm glad you popped in. I'm really happy about that. Back in the 70s, locking gas, they were, and you're going to need them again today. I mean, it's so easy to siphon gas with the price of gas these days. Tell Dar I say hi to her as well. It's been a long time. Making your own copy would be fair. It would be, even if, yeah, I guess it could. I could. I mean, it's not a hard design to model. The actual base itself is simple. I mean, that's just geometric shape. But this part here looks like it would be the tricky part to model, is this part here. Although, you know, that's the part I could do it. I'm pretty reasonably good in Fusion 360, so I could probably do it. But yeah. Anyways, I thought I could go in and bring the TIFF file or the STL file in and get rid of his name, but I didn't want to do that. I'm not selling them or making any money off it, so I know it's not a big deal either way. Drilling holes in the tank and stealing the gas. It's crazy. Facundo Q. Wow, I can't say that. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Argentina. Wow, awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, I've heard there's people stealing gas in our city too. So, I mean, we're up to, we're almost at $2 a liter, which is like $8 a gallon or something like that. So it's crazy. Cost me $103 to fill my tank the other day. It's insane. Okay, what are we printing here? Oh, it's a cone or something. Maybe it's the tip of a rocket. What is it with the geometric shapes? I will. Now I got you looking on Amazon for this little printer, or for a locking gas cap. Probably a locking gas cap. I'm gonna try and see if I can slice up a benchy for this thing for next week. We'll maybe print a benchy on it or something. Because really, any printer, any half-ass printer could print a cone or a cube or a box or something, but to do the overhangs of a benchy and blah blah blah, you know. So let's see. No, not enough. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You've got to look after yourself these days. Plastic is made from oil, so fill them. Yeah, it's only a matter of time, Brent. What you got to do if they're stealing gas in your neighborhood, find a way to put an insert into your gas cap thing. Put a plastic bag, a heavy-duty plastic bag that you know won't break or something, and fill it. Put some gasoline in it so you have the odor, but then fill it with sugar and water, so that when they siphon it out, they get sugar and water. That'll teach them. Check the SD card, or there might be a slicer profile. Okay, I will. Yeah, actually, good point. I'd pull it out right now, but I'm afraid it will crash the printer. I'll check when this print is done, actually. We're going to shut her down after this print anyways, because it's 8:07. I've been going for a couple hours now. It's been a fun stream. I've had fun making fun of this printer, but I think for a kid learning the printing process, I think it's not bad at all. I think it's pretty cool. Mind you, you're going to have difficulty teaching a kid the slicer up until a certain, depending on how old the child is and how So I'm so bad. Yeah, I know. But that's, you know what? If people are going to try and steal gas from you and stuff, they deserve what they get. Wow. So fuel from a truck that has been sitting for 5 years. Yeah, no kidding. Import the G-code file into Cura or Prusa slicer as a profile. Can you do that, Jason? Okay. Mr. Tech Support is going to help me with that. There we go. Need to do Laser Baby's first printer on it someplace. I need to Laser Baby's first printer on it someplace. Yeah, I could do that. I got the lasers. Yep. DST is still light out. DST. We are not light out. No, we're dark now. It is 8 o'clock now. So just getting dark. So probably twilight, whatever you want to call it. But no, it's not light out yet. Not still. But the days are getting longer by about a minute a day. Minute to 2 minutes a day. Or do a decal for that. Yeah. Never thought of that though, Jason. Thanks. I can import the G-code file into Cura or Prusa Slicer as a profile. Didn't know I could do that. Whoa. I shall try. Whatever this is, looks like it's almost done. It's probably maxing out the Z height for this thing at 80 millimeters. What is it with the geometrical shapes? My goodness, a cone. Probably won't even fit on the top of this cube. Sorry, it's not a cube. But let's pull this out of the way because we're almost done this cube. Wow. Pre-sliced toy block set. Yeah, probably. That's probably exactly what it is, Kieran. Yep. See how pointy this gets, though. Should have a round, blunt tip if it's for kids. Almost done. Then I will. I'll do the slicer trick that Jason mentioned, and I will slice up a benchy, and we'll print a benchy on this thing next week. Maybe do a couple other things. I got enough stuff in my studio here. I should be able to come up with something for next week besides just a benchy on this toy printer. Almost done. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Wow, 120 bucks. That's crazy. What kind of vehicle? And we are done. Look at that. There we go. There we go. Let's pot off the bed. Look at that. There we go. That's not bad. There is layer number 1. See, it's clean print. I mean, the tip, I'd say the tip suffered a bit. That's because it's got no part cooling. We have our Z seam right up here. But man, that's pretty smooth. I know Liam's going to say still a piece of crap. So we have a cube, a cone. I'm not going to print another file. Shut that down. Power off. There we go. There we go. How are we doing over here real quick? That's going to print all night, 20 hours, and I just started that about 3 hours ago. So we got a little ways to go there, but it's all adhering. I coated that entire build platform with nanopolymer adhesive, so we should be good. Dunce cap. Ooh, how's that? Should I close the stream wearing this? If I do 2 of them, one here, that could be my dunce cap. How's that? There we go. Cool. I'm actually quite impressed with the how clean these outer layers are. I mean, wow. Anyways, we'll see. We'll give it the ultimate test. I will, for next week, I'll slice a benchy. And just because I can, I will reduce and slice a small, because I bought the file, I'll slice a small articulated dragon. Little brother for this guy. Why not? I did it on the Ender 2 Pro, and it worked perfectly. So why not? Let's try a little dragon on this thing. Articulated dragon is the ultimate test. The pointy top is dull to protect me. Yes, Joe, it is. Because that's smart. I could be dangerous with a pointy top like that. So anyways, I want to thank everybody. What's Kieran saying? Must control urge tight, please. What? You guys, I'm going to shut this stream down before you can say anything. Anyways, guys, next week I will, I'll do that. I'll slice up a benchy. What the heck? I'll slice up a benchy. I'll slice up a articulated dragon that'll fit on an 80 by 80 by 80 build plate. And we'll have it. We'll give it a whirl just for fun. I'll probably start the dragon early because it probably could be an hour-long print. Because it is an articulated dragon, so we'll see what happens. So it's not a DeWitt stream without an ouch. You are so right, and I can purposely, I can handle, actually that does hurt a little. Let's put this build plate back here so I don't lose it. But that's it. That's all. It's been a fun stream. Actually, one of my more fun streams, and I appreciate everybody's questions. I appreciate everybody's participation and everything, and you guys have been awesome. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a great week. We will see you next week. We'll play with this thing a little bit more, maybe do some other stuff. But I think it's just sort of my casual Sunday streams now, because I've built all the printers I really need to build. It's a matter of the modifications. It's a matter of what I'm doing. Maybe do some Fusion 360 stuff some night or whatever. But I like tinkering around and playing with stuff like this. And as the weather gets better, I will be pulling out the CNC to do my upgrade kit on the CNC. I do have a laser right behind me to build. It's an atom stack laser I've got to build. They sent it to me. I told them I'd do it when the weather gets better here because I need to vent it outside, et cetera, et cetera. So everybody have a wonderful week. It's been wonderful. It's been fun. Everybody on YouTube, thank you so much for the new subscriptions. On Twitch, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreons, and I thank everybody for participating tonight. It has been awesome. So you guys have a wonderful night. And we will catch you next week, and we'll catch all the regulars on the regular streams during the week. Take care for now. Bye-bye.